Hello everyone. Again, welcome back, and this is the answer to problems 5 and 6. Problem 5 is real short, and problem 6 is real easy because I went over something very similar earlier, but I will do it again for educational purposes. Problem 5 states, what do scanner, my type, and new scanner, system.in, and the declaration string, my variable 1 is equal to my type next, have in common, and what's their relationship. Now, what you're having a problem with is understanding the verbiage. But really, when I do this, that means you can replace it with anything you like. So you can see this answer in questions 3 and 4 above. So if you look at videos 3 and 4, I answer it. But to show you, I will go to question 4. Question 4 is the easiest way to find it. And I show you, look, ask and here, my type 1, this is my type 1, they have in common, this ask in common. And again, this is also answering part 2 of the question, which is what does int have in common? Well, these two are also in common. Again, we change this type here to ask question. Again, you have to change this to ask question. You change this to ask question, you change this to ask question. So that really answers question 5. Straightforward. Okay. Part 1 is with string. So the string was here. Okay. String is on this side. These two, again, ask question are in common. Okay. This is in common. And then number 2 is asking about int. Okay. And its relationship with scanner, which is here. And the answer is really here and here. They have that in common. Here and here, they have that in common. Okay. Now, number 6 is how do you output a statement with an input of in? Okay. And the input is printed at the end of the sentence. So now, this is very similar to which question that we talked about earlier. Well, this is similar to question 3. Okay. How do you output a statement with an input of string? The input is printed at the end of the sentence. Okay, same thing, same concept. But for instructional purposes, we'll do it. We'll do it again. Okay. So if you look here, I give an example code: scanner ask equals new scanner. How old are you? Int age 1 ask next int, and then system out print my age is plus age 1. So we'll just code it again, and I'm going to erase all the stuff that I just did earlier. Okay. And the reason I like to erase stuff and start all over is because it gives you good practice on coding from scratch. Okay. Oftentimes, you're going to have to know how to code from scratch. So we'll call it ask is equal to new scanner system dot in. Okay. Then we're going to write system out print line. Okay. I'm going to put what is your favorite number. And the answer will be, of course, now we're dealing with int. Int, just put num. Okay, doesn't matter. Equal to ask. Very simple ask. Next, int. Okay. Again, let's just copy paste. So copy here. My favorite number is num. All right. Real simple. Save. We've done this before, but we're going to do it again as practice. Run. What is favorite number? 12. My favorite number is 12. I put 12 because it's just an easy number. I can put 100. It doesn't matter what you put. Okay. Again, now how do you output a statement with an input of int? Input is printed at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. Okay. We do the same problem, but we put the input at the beginning. We've done this before. Here I'll put input num. Okay. It's a comment at the end. Okay. Now we want this at the beginning. Okay. Print line num. plus. Remember, put a space there. Well, I'll skip the space. My favorite number is. Okay. Save. Compile. Run. Your favorite number? I'm gonna put 1. Notice it says my favorite number is 1. Here, when it matches this line here, it's at the end. Here it says 1, my favorite. So there's no space. So what do? We just go bam. Oh, I need a space. So we add a space. Compile. Run. Now I'm going to put 1 again. And we see 1 space my favorite number is. Okay? Pretty straightforward. Now what we want to do is put input num in the beginning. System, I'm sorry, I'm getting tired here. And last question, finally at the end. How do you output a statement with an input of int? Okay. And the input is printed in the middle of a sentence. Please write a code. Okay, well, here's an example code. But I'm going to go ahead and write a code here. Okay. System dot out line my favorite plus plus number is. Okay. Boom. Pile. Run. One. Here we put my favorite number is 1. It matches this command here. 1, my favorite number is. Matches this command here. My favorite 1 number is. It matches this command. My favorite 1 number is. Okay? And so you just want to comment. Input. Let me move this cursor. Input num in the beginning, in the middle. Okay? And that's how it's done. This is really, really easy. I'm just going to give you another scenario. Now watch this, okay? This is pretty cool. So now we answered number 6. We're pretty much done with the homework. However, I want to give you a cool scenario. What if I wanted to print that number out 4 times on the same line? What do I do? Okay? So I'm going to show you some cool trick. Watch this. Okay? Put print 4 times. How do I do that? Well, this command prints it once, right? 2, 3, 4. Okay? Keep this out. Watch. It's going to print it exactly 4 times. Sorry. Run. What is your favorite number? 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? It printed 4 times. If I wanted a space in between here, this is what I do. Notice there's no space between 1, 1, 1. It looks like 1,111. So I want to make sure there's 4 ones, right? So what I do is I add a space. Plus. Okay? Plus. Plus. Save. Compile. Uh-oh, let me do that again. Something's wrong. I messed up. No, it worked. I'm sorry. So here we go. What is your favorite number? Print 4 times. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Boom. So really, we can do what we want. If I take this out, let's just say I take this line out here, right? What's going to probably, it's going to have 1 4 times without that statement. I'm going to go ahead and erase this, delete this line. Okay? Right here. Save. Compile. Run. Favorite number 1. It's 1 4 times. Now, what's interesting is I want to show you something. Okay? A lot of you are going to do this. Okay? And Java, that is not a proper command. Okay? I'm sorry, that's not right. A lot of you are going to do this. I've seen this before. You type in is a number, right? Okay. What's going to happen is once you compile it, Java doesn't understand that. Okay? This plus num, it says, look, homework part 1, expected. It doesn't know what's going on. It doesn't like it. That's because this is wrong. But you got to understand it's this. Okay? A lot of you are going to make this error. So I want to make sure you get this right. Compile, save, compile, run. What's your favorite number? 1 is a number. Okay? Now, what if I didn't have any text here? Okay? What do? What's that going to print? I don't have any text. I don't need parentheses, and I don't need anything. If I just want to print the variable by itself, compile, okay, run, the number 1 to 1, okay? Very easy. So anyway, this concludes our video. This concludes our homework. Spend some time on the homework, practice. I will give you one more set, and the next set will not have, and from this point on, it won't have any of these kind of theoretical questions, because we're going to go more with math at that point. It'll be a lot more fun. You'll find out that the math in computer science is very similar to your arithmetic and algebra, and actually you'll find out you'll be doing algebra and you're not even knowing it. You won't even realize you're doing algebra. And it's a lot of application. It's really cool that we can actually use real code. So anyway, practice makes perfect. You'll have plenty of time to practice this. I know sometimes this feels a little hard. Okay, if you have any questions, if you're confused, shoot me an email, ask me, call me, and we're going to solve these problems. Okay, so I will stop the video and good luck on your homework.